Hi Virgo, welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your January 2019 reading. Happy New Year, by the way, and thank you so much for your amazing support, your comments, your likes, and your shares. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right, let's start off with your love. Now, for those, let's start off with the singles. It looks like in the present situation you really have to sit down and really think about or set an intention of what it is that you're really looking for in a relationship. I feel like there has been some issues with recognizing or discerning who a soulmate is. I'm getting the advice, pay attention to the red flags. So there may be certain red flags for you or signals that someone just isn't the right soulmate for you. And this is something that you really have to look at, and this is within yourself too. If you're continuing to have the same pattern over and over again with regards to relationship, and I think that's why you have to become very clear in your relationship. What is it that you really want? And when it comes to a significant person in your life, be very clear about it, and be clear about it with that other person as well. So that you avoid those red flags moving forward. Now, the final outcome is playfulness. I also feel like there's an element there that is to take some of the seriousness out of the relationship and just go into it more of a playful, let's see where this is going to go, and not putting a lot of expectations or seriousness on an individual, wondering, are they the soulmate or not the soulmate? Is just being a little bit more lighthearted with them. I'm just going to get some clarifiers too. Let's get a clarifier on the pay attention to the red flags, and then also the playfulness. All right, pay attention to the red flags. Finances and career. Okay, so for some of you, the red flag, could be, are you putting your career before ahead of someone, and vice versa? Are they doing that to you? Is this the kind of person that you want to be with? Someone who's constantly at work and not spending a lot of time with you, or and vice versa? Are you giving enough of your energy in order to be with that person? Because it looks like it's very, very important to spend that time and to be playful and enjoy each other's company, to recapture some of the romance and the youthful energy surrounding relationships. I'm going to also get a clarifier on playfulness. Okay. Oh, and I got wedding. Whoa. It's very interesting. If this could be a situation too where maybe looking at marriage a little less seriously, maybe that's a red flag for you as well. Because I'm seeing that there is a potential that you want to have a committed relationship with someone. But to have playfulness connected to wedding, I mean, to me this seems a little bit more lighthearted, and a wedding would be really taking a more committed approach to a relationship. So it almost feels like, okay, so maybe it's heading down that way, but in order to head down that way, it's to be more lighthearted about being in a committed relationship. Maybe the pattern too has been something from your past that has been blocking you, or you not wanting to make this commitment with someone else. And this is saying, well, have a more playful approach to what this could be. And maybe that's just changing your belief system here. What does this mean to you? Is it a tradition in the traditional sense, or in a different way? But I do feel like there would be a relationship coming forward that would be a little bit more committed, and they would be coming in soon. I'm not sure if they would come in for the month of January. I feel like this is more about you being very clear about what it is that you want from someone, and recognizing what are the red flags for you in a relationship, and kind of tweaking that and then being a little bit more lighthearted when it comes to what is a committed relationship for you. All right. Now, for those of you who are in a committed relationship, it looks like there have been some triggers for you with your soulmate. So you may not feel very playful with them this month. This is the block. The soulmate is the block this month because perhaps finances is taking the front seat right now, and your relationship is taking a back seat. And this could trigger some pre-existing issues within the relationship. So you really have to examine that and rekindle the relationship at some point by making some playtime for the two of you. And you know, the present situation says very soon about being clear about your relationship. If you've fallen into this before with your significant other, you don't want to continue to repeat that cycle, and it affects your relationship. So be very, think about, okay, well, what's important here? I mean, it is important to remember and to reignite or recapture the romance within the relationship. So recognize the little flags that you have, or the little issues or the triggers that happen throughout the month. With regards to finances and career, you could be arguing about financial situation at the moment, and realize that there has to be a way to discuss it without it affecting your relationship. Okay? All right, let's take a look at your life purpose and your career. Excuse me. Wow. Okay. Right in the present situation, I have co-create here. So it looks like you're in a place where you're actually creating a lot of opportunities for you moving forward, and you're co-creating either with another person or with the universe. So there's a lot of potential opportunities here, and it seems that there's an opportunity with someone you've already had an offer with. So if you're self-employed, it would be an existing client coming back and asking for your services again, or it could be a potential employer asking to rehire you again, because we do have loyal heart as the advice. So that is also about being loyal to your existing clients and being loyal to your employer at this particular time, and that is going to give you the success and achievement that you're looking for in this month. Now the block is why. So this is really you understanding, asking yourself why in all situations throughout the month when it comes to your career. Why are you doing something? Why is this client like this? This really is about understanding your place in the workplace, or your place in this life purpose. Really looking deep, researching it. You can take this as the book of life, and really taking the opportunity to examine and understanding your place in the world. Okay? And that is the block, and the advice on block that is loyal heart. So what resonates with you? What speaks to your heart? And the final outcome is, this is a great new opportunity for you. This is new life. So that's why I feel like you are going to be having some new opportunities as far as your work. So you may be discovering that either you're going, you have a new life purpose, or you have a new job opportunity, or you have new clients coming in. And this is just going to give you this grand new opportunity moving forward, and a feeling of new vibrancy in your life. All right, let's talk about your spiritual path, and it's kind of similar to what we're seeing over here. So there could be definitely a connection. The present situation is the fairies card, and this talks about what is it that makes you feel passionate. And that also works with co-create as well, right? The universe is giving you an opportunity here, and if you want to co-create something with the universe, does it actually fire you up? But also to pay attention to who around you may be pushing your buttons. Be careful of what fires you up as well, and not falling into old patterns of being triggered and letting your anger come forward. Because the advice is joy. So really, joy allows you to manifest in your life and you want to stay in that energy or that frequency or that vibration. So in order to do that, don't allow others to ruffle your feathers and move you into a place that would block your fertility. This is the fertility card. And in order to unblock this fertility, maybe over the holidays you haven't been working a lot, but that could shift. Just getting, changing your state of mind and not allowing others to trigger you. And then you're going to have this wonderful rebirth energetically, which is very interesting because it's right below the new life. So I do feel like there's something coming forward that you're going to receive from the universe that just gives you a whole new burst on your life and feeling great again, this whole rebirth and just feeling alive again moving forward. So it sounds like an exciting January, especially by the end of January, something new is coming for you. Again, be playful, enjoy yourself, don't be so serious, and watch out for those triggers of the emotions. You want to keep your emotions in check, and if possible, change that anger into more positive emotions like joy and bliss. All right, Virgo, enjoy.